Well, good morning, all. We're going to talk about how to increase our business and how to increase our sharing and how to secure our funds this morning and help those that you know secure their funds and that they have control over their funds. Uh, for those of us that's been in the business, let's say with 7K for a while, and let's say you've got people in the pipeline, you've got people you've talked to, it's time to go back to every person you ever talked to. And it's also time to sit down or do a Zoom with every person that's in your business that you put in your business. Uh, and uh, and it's time to talk about those major things that are happening in our world while we have all this political discourse going on and all these things distracting us. But believe me, the banking world and the people who want to control our lives, they aren't distracted. They are moving swiftly, okay? And to actually control everything that we own. Uh, that global reset of currencies will happen, and probably going to happen faster than we thought. The uh, banks are they're really, really hurting. We may have a string of bank failures again, uh, uh, like we did back in those early Obama years. You remember when all the banks were failing? Uh, that is coming around again uh, because of all the debt and the lack of, and all the spending and all the creating of money out of thin air. And that's not slowing down. It's happening more and more. Uh, and Negative interest rates or no interest rates. Our Fed is basically no interest rate, free money. Uh, Europe is now looking at negative interest rate. So it's going to cost you money to keep your money in a bank, but big time. You're going to have to pay them interest to keep your money in the bank. That's what negative interest rate means. Okay. Weird, huh? Yeah, weird things are about to happen in the world. Uh, Investment bankers stopping allowing you to write checks on it, so you don't really have a bank account anymore. Why is that all happening? It's where they can control your money longer and keep your money, even when you want your money. And they have all these excuses why you can't get it, and you're not in control of it because you're not in control of the instruments you own. Same thing with banks. You got your money in their banking account. They got to have so much cash in their bank to keep operating because they work on a fractional system, meaning, if they've got $1 million in deposits, they only have to have $100,000 in cash there. I'm just using the example. They don't have to have $1 million, even though everybody has $1 million in their savings and checking balances in there in that bank. That they don't have to have that. Okay, that's what fractional banking means. And we don't have enough currency, M1 money supply, currency in the M1 money supply. That's the money circulating. We don't have enough cash, paper for banks to meet their fractional banking requirement. Okay, because if they hold all that cash in there won't be cash out in the society. So they're making everybody go to the digital cash. Okay, meaning your debit cards or a form of a card to use as cash instead of cash. Those things are happening, and we're seeing it more with people that are taking advantage of their Sound Money wallet and doing things like Pamela and I was doing, transferring assets and things into there, and buying gold and silver, putting in our Sound Money vault and our Sound Money wallet. And I think the Sound Money wallet is the thing that we need to go back to every person that's joined, every person we've ever talked with, one by one. And this is a one by one thing, okay? Because you're going to have to show and you're going to have to demonstrate this. And so that means you're going to have to have money in your Sound Money wallet to demonstrate it, because it's hard to just talk about it, okay? But I'm going to give you 2 tools that you need to have that were in addition to your own website. I'm going to show you those 2 tools. You can download them. I'm going to share my screen again, and so you know the tools that I'm talking about. This is it's a PDF. You go to your website, you go to your dashboard, you click on go to training, you go to your training website, and then you scroll down and you go to File Vault. And in the File Vault, you'll find the Sound Money Wallet PDF. And you want to download it, print it out. You want to save it to your computer. And basically, it tells you what we can do with our Sound Money Wallet. If you have an account, you can actually fund your account. You can set up an ACH from your bank and to your Sound Money wallet, and you can request that transfer anytime from your bank, with your bank routing number and checking account number, just like you do an ACH with anybody or anything. It's the same thing. You can also do a wire transfer from a bank to your Sound Money wallet. You could also send in a cashier's check or a check to 7K. You need to talk to support to see how to do that. And so don't call me, call support. Okay, support's there to help. I'm not the company. The support's the company. Put the support people to work. Okay, and then any commission you earn is automatically deposited into your Sound Money cash balance. Okay, so when it's cured after that 10 days, making sure everything went through, there's no reversals, then it goes from pending into your Sound Money balance. Just like if you were making a transfer or you received a big check from somebody and it shows up as a deposit, but it's a pending deposit in your bank account until those funds are transferred from that bank they wrote that check on to your bank and it's in their account. It's pending. You can't write checks on that money, even though it shows up as a deposit in your account. So it's the same similar thing happens there. And so that's ways we can fund our account, put cash in our Sound Money cash. Then once we've got cash in it, even from our commission checks, let's say we earn our commission checks, we don't have to use PayQuicker anymore. No, we can actually do an ACH from our cash balance to our checking account in the amount that we need. And so we can then leave more of our cash to do what? Buy incremental gold and incremental silver. And we can do that 24/7. We don't have to have product available in the product catalog on 7K website. And we can do it after hours. And I've showed this over and over and over again. And this is a way to buy gold and silver, okay? And it's really neat. So when everybody else is out of gold and silver bullion, silver eagles, guess who's buying? We are. You can also, let's say you make a deal, you sell one of your coins, or somebody, you got some extras and somebody needs them, and y'all make a deal and you sell them. They can transfer money from their cash balance, Sound Money wallet, to yours. You just give them your username. When it shows up, you can send them the coin that you sold them. Okay, that's pretty cool. We've done this quite a few times, helping people get their state coins from other people and things like that. And we've made transfers like this. And you can then, once you accumulate your incremental goal, let's say a person that you know has never been able to buy gold because $2,000 an ounce, that's pretty expensive for a lot of people. But they could afford to put away $150 every month, and then they'd have to, in the past, they'd have to save that up until they got enough to buy a 1 ounce piece. Well, they no longer have to do that. They can buy every month that $150 worth of gold, incremental, and then when it amounts to 1 ounce, if they want that coin in hand, they can then ship that coin to them. They can ship 1 ounce in equal amount. So it's a chance for the average person, for the first time in history, to dollar cost average gold, buy incrementally, buy in amounts they can afford in incremental amounts until they can get it. So they can really own gold now, and at the lowest cost. That's the beauty of this. Incremental gold at dealer cost. Everybody needs an account for $199 just to have the sound money wallet and your own private banking account. Whoa, big words I just said there. Private banking account. The government doesn't have their eyes on this. This is private. So all these transactions are private. When you're buying and selling gold, it's private. That's going to mean tons to everyone. To not have the government in your business, not have the government know what you own. That right there is worth the $199 membership to anybody. And if they don't understand what I just said, hey, maybe you can use this video to share with them about the importance once you show them the Sound Money Wallet. And then maybe a couple of articles that I'm going to empower you with. Kind of I know I've given you trainings about the banking situation, the global reset, the currency, the debt situation, and those kind of things. And they're pretty linked. I'm gonna find some little succinct short articles by very reputable third parties, and I've got one in hand right now, and I'm gonna share that with y'all, and you use this to provide for them. So it's not 7K saying it, it's not Bob Reed saying it. It's very reputable people in the banking and finance world of the globe. You can do the same with gold or silver incrementally. And then after you get an ounce or two or 40 ounces or 20 ounces, in other words, a single coin, then you can have those just shipped to you. And they do that. You get your first fees because that's physical transferring. Everything else that I just talked about right here, everything else is free transactions. And to being able to store gold, you can store up to $50,000 worth in their vault with no charge, no fees. You can store up to $10,000 worth of physical silver eagles in the Sound Money 7K vault with no fees. Now that's pretty powerful. So the other piece of paper that I want you to have is the benefits page, the member benefits. And the same thing, you can find that at a vault, print it out. And it just gives, for $199, they get all these same benefits too. So, and they have a center, they have websites, they have a back office. They just may not want to participate in our earning plan right at the beginning. Later, they may change their mind, and that will be available to them. They won't accumulate points if they're not active. That just won't happen. And everybody knows about being active. But the key is everybody needs to be a member of 7K for $199 to get their sound money wallet and their bank account, their private bank account. So with that, I'm going to show you what you should share with those two pieces of paper and your website. You should actually, and we're going to go into our account now, and we're going to, I'm going to show you the transactions you need to make. So you need to have money in your account. I'm going to go, I'm going to log in to my account, okay? and we're going to go to my wallet, and in my Sound Money wallet, you're going to see that I have transactions. I've showed transactions, and right now we can buy our Gold Eagle for $2,049.18, which is about $100 premium over that paper spot price. That's what a Gold Eagle premium is, to make the coin, have the coin. And there's about a $5 premium, we know, on a silver American Eagle 1 ounce silver coin versus the paper spot price. And where do we get our spot price? We get our spot price on our dashboard. We can look at any time, but that's what the market closed at here in the United States on Friday. Okay, because that's the last things here. They don't show you the current global pricing yet. But so you see 1951.60, 26.81. So it'd be about 30, 31.81, and about 2051.60 for gold. But you'll see that it's a little less. So the premium's a little less than $100. That's pretty good. That's a good price for the Gold Eagle. And the premium is about $5, a little tiny fractional, a little bit more. And so you can actually see, you know, I bought $100 worth of gold last night at 7:05 p.m. doing a demonstration. And what was $100 worth of gold? I transferred from my money to my gold account, and I bought 0.488 ounces of gold. And they just added that to my gold balance right there. So right now in 7K, I've got 4.210368 ounces. Look how far we take the decimal places out. No one else does that. So look at all that extra gold I have because I'm dealing with 7K and at cost, where everybody else is only giving me 2 and 3 digits of significance to when we're doing gold deals, okay? And so I also transferred. I bought the other night on the 17th doing a demonstration. I was trying to buy 1 ounce, or so I just put in an amount that was pretty close. And at that particular time, gold was higher than it is today, and I bought almost 1 ounce, 0.997853. Okay, so you can see you can buy gold. Now, you can see I also transferred cash from my account to another person's account, okay? And it wasn't me. They sent me money of $980 because other people had some extra coins here, and they wanted to sell some of their state coins they had extra, and these people were just joining. They wanted the sets that the coins that they didn't have in the beginning. And so we're making transfers from one another. Or if I've got a minus, it's where I sent money to an account to buy a coin. Okay. Now, I transfer money to some of our other accounts to buy coins because I'd rather use my money than a credit card because I don't pay any credit card fees. And I'd rather pay Sound Money a processing fee, and I still save money. And I'm paying fees, but I'm paying it to my own company, and I come out ahead. And I like that. I like that proposition. So I'm going to log out of my account, and we're going to log into Pamela's because I want to show a person how they can start with an account with money in it and no gold and silver, because it just shows an easier transaction in the beginning. And we're going to go to Pamela's Sound Money wallet, and I did this on purpose. We don't have any gold and silver in her account. And so now here's what, when you show somebody, you show them that, number one, you can get in here, but nobody except you can get into your account, because when you get ready to go into your account, you got to have that little app, the Authenticator app on your phone. That little thing right there, looks like that right there. And we'll see when I click on transfer, it's going to ask me for that security code. Well, I just touched that app, and it's going to start generating random numbers, and I need to type in that security code. I don't care if you see it, because you can't ever use it again. And even if you hacked into my account, only me and my phone, or Pamela and her phone, the only phones registered with that will accept that security code from our phone. If you tried that at your place with your phone and your authenticator, it wouldn't work. Even if you're in my account, it won't open it up. So that's pretty powerful, that we got layers and layers of security that makes basically your account unhackable. Okay, that's security. Now, we also know that our money in our Sound Money wallet is insured by Lloyd's of London, fully insured, gold, silver, money, everything by Lloyd's of London, so that we're a class 3 vault. Okay. And so we store cash in our vault too. That's pretty cool, isn't it, everybody? And so here we have no silver and no gold. And so now I want to transfer. I already put my code in. I select an account, and let's say I have no money in my account. I'm ready to put money from my checking account or my savings account. I've already set up my bank. There's a setup process that you fill out the information about your bank, and then it takes a few days to get that set up. Once you get it set up, then you go in and make the request, and you do this transfer request right here. You'll go in and select the destination. You want to go to your cash from your bank that you set up, and to your cash. And let's say I want to send $2,000 to. Well, they will transfer. Once we start making a transfer, that first transfer, after that, it should take only about 3 days, no more than 5. Otherwise, that bank is really holding up, and you got to put a lot of pressure on them. And you got to follow up with 7K to follow up with the bank, okay? Because it's just, it's a matter of who screams the loudest sometimes. Okay. And The processing fee for me to do that is free. 7K doesn't charge us anything, so we can do that. Now, let's say I didn't want to do that. Let's say I had commissions going into my account. I needed to pay some bills. Okay. Well, I want it to go from pending. When it goes from pending, it goes in to cash. Okay. So there, maybe I don't want all my commission. I want to be able to buy coins and things with it. I'm going to go from a sound money cash balance. I'm going to send it over to my bank, and I'm going to send $380 to pay some bills. Okay, and so I'm spending $380, and the processing fee is free. Okay, and so basically we have a bank account, and it happens instantaneously with us. There's no 7K doesn't take 3 to 5 days to transfer your money. Okay, like the banks and other financial institutions do. More the reason to have it. So let's say I understand the importance of owning gold and silver, and now I want to start buying it instead of stocks. I want to change. I want to really diversify. I want sound saving. I really want real gold and silver. And I want some gold because if I can buy it at cost, I really should be saving that and getting some. That gives me that real security. So what we're going to do is when we get some cash in, they can transfer cash every month in there. We go from our cash balance. Once you have cash in your account, then you can say, okay, I want to buy some gold. Okay. Now, all I can afford is $100 a month, okay, out of mine. And I want to buy $100 worth of gold. And so they're going to transfer $100 from my cash, and I'm going to buy 0.488 ounces of gold. And your transaction cost is free. And so you're buying it at dealer cost, and they're not even charging you a fee or any sales tax or anything. And you hit transfer, and it's just that simple. And what happens is I just bought $100 worth of gold. And so I have 0.488 ounces. And Monday morning, they've got to add 0.40488 ounces. They do it in increments of ounces that they have. But they don't have a fractional banking at 7K. They are required by Lloyd's of London, by their Class 3 vault standard. They have to physically have what we all collectively have. Let's say I have 1,000 ounces of gold. Delton has 100 ounces. Rod has 2,000 ounces. Donald has 4,000 ounces. You add all our ounces together, and they have to have that many rounded to the nearest ounce of ounces of silver, gold eagles in that vault. Now, we own what's in our accounts there. They can't keep a tenth of it or a fourth of it. They don't have fractional rights. They physically must have that gold and silver in that vault. It's a common vault, just like the bank has common cash vault for all of our deposits we have in our checking account and our savings account. So that's how that works. Now, simply, we have, when we accumulate, we do this every month, then our ounces are going to go up that we buy. And then when we accumulate 1 full ounce, then guess what? We could ship 1 silver eagle to us. We'd have to have a little more because there's some processing fees there. Let me show you why. Okay, let's say we wanted silver. Okay, we're going to hit transfer, and we go from our cash balance, and I want some silver, and you know, I have $40 that I can afford to buy silver this week, and so with $40 I get to buy 1.25 ounces. Okay, I'll have an ounce of Silver Eagle ounce. I have a little bit more, and it's free. And I hit transfer, and I just now own some silver. I have 1.25 ounces of silver. My transactions are here. What I transferred, what I own, what I spent, they're all accounted for just like in a statement. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out of Pamela's account, and I'm going to show you the other transaction on the other end, because we don't have enough in her account, okay, of ounces to ship. Let's say I bought that. Now, in Bob's account, let's say this is a year later. Okay, now you've got ounces built up of silver and gold in your account by buying it incrementally, and so I've got to go and put my little numbers in for me to get into my account now. Oop, it just went red on me. I can only use green or blue numbers. Okay, now I'm in, so I can do transactions. And so let's say we've saved up at least a little more than an ounce of gold. I want that thing in my hot little hands that I got it controlled. Or let's say you want to buy gold and you buy 4 ounces last night, but you want to ship them to you. Okay. And so we go from our gold balance, we're going to mail to me. Oh, I know they're out on the products because they all sold out as soon as they got them in. But now you wanted to buy it. Well, you can buy it anytime this way. Okay. And then you do in whole ounces. And let's say you want 1 ounce of gold shipped to you. And now they're going to ship you that 1 ounce American Gold Eagle coin to your hot little hands. And they're going to deduct 1.02 ounces. And what does that mean? That's the first time you get any charges. Your storage has been free. All transactions have been free. There have been no charges. Now, there is physical handling, processing, mailing, and insurance. That's got to be covered, okay? And so they're going to charge you 0.02. Now, the price of that Gold Eagle was $2,050. And so times 0.02. So if you look at 2,050 times 0.02 ounces, and you get $41. Okay. Shipping, handling, and insurance. That's your processing fee. Okay. That's 1%. Is your processing fee. It's going to cover everything. And you get it in one day. That's pretty cool. Just kind of think about that. Well, let's see, never mind. Let's say you've saved up like me. You've got quite a bit of silver. Now, you don't want to just ship 1 ounce of silver. That's pretty expensive to mail, right? We've talked before when we were buying the physical coins to put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins with your autosaver of your MS-70 product together with your bullion Silver Eagles, buy them incrementally like that and collect and that's what we're doing. But now we get to put it in a private vault with free storage, and we don't even have to account for it. And it's there. We can go back and forth between gold, silver, cash, cash to gold, cash to silver, silver to gold, gold to silver. You know, we can do what we want with it here. Okay. So let's say I want some silver. And so I go from my silver balance and I want to mail it to me. And basically I'm going to want tubes. They come in tubes of 20. And so if I do 40, that's 2 tubes of 20. That's 40 ounces of silver. And so they're going to deduct 0.8741. They're going to send me 40 ounces, 2 tubes, but they're going to deduct 40.87 for the processing and handling. So that's 0.87. Let's do that again. 0.874126 times, and the price of the silver was $31.50. And so $27.54 for shipping, handling, and insurance to ship it to me. You can't buy that somewhere else at that price with including shipping and insurance. So this is why I say everybody, it's like Costco memberships. Everybody in the world needs a sound money bank account, wallet, vault, $199. It just plain makes sense. You're in total control of your money. And when you know, gold that I bought last year at $1,000 an ounce, and now it's 2,000, I do not pay capital gains tax on that. The government doesn't even know it. So when I sell it, I don't pay capital gains. Not like those stock accounts, not like those interest accounts that you get, not like those bonds. You're going to pay on your capital gains and your interest and dividends. Here, we don't. Real benefits, privacy, government doesn't know what you have. You have total control of your money. Who wouldn't want a sound money wallet and an account at $7K for $199, fully insured by Lloyd's of London, Class 3 vault, all the security you want in the world? It's better than having a bank account at your bank. And so this is what I wanted to share as a means that you can share and how to share it. And I just say, go to work, you know, make an appointment, one a day, you know, set up a Zoom. You got to be able to show how this works. And everybody needs to start using your sound money wallet. By using it, you become familiar with it. And even if it's in little small ways, you're only buying $5 worth of silver or $10 worth of gold and you're putting it in there, it doesn't matter. It's incremental, okay? And it's stored there for free, no charges. And so I will see everybody on the beaches of the world. And I know you will have some money that you're in control of, and the banks can never get to, and the government can never get to, because it's private. That is so powerful. Have a blessed day and build those secure savings and that sound money and accumulate real wealth with 7K. And live a lifestyle powered by gold and silver.